enough to settle the matter, but he fell dead. I was advising Tallness of Goldser when the others arrived, Belronen full of anger, Fenira a sneer on her lips, and Morami resigned to what came next. Belronen claimed I'd interfered in his... Of course not. I told him so, but he claimed it a lie and challenged me. My Lord Vivek, I was advising Tallness of Goldser when the others arrived. Belronen... Of course not. I told him so, but he claimed it a lie and challenged me to a first blood duel. Then everything turned to death. Your word is unquestioned. I am here to command. Though my blow caused Belronen's death, it was set in motion by another hand. I will aid you in discovering the source of this duel, if you will it.
Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the floor. Belronen will share the note that Temple Netch sent his way, but assured me its contents were vile. One sworn to the temple, quibbling over coin. You should kill him yourself, my lord. Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the...
A tragedy, Lord Vivek. Belronen's death in the temple brings great shame to his house. I had thought reasoned words could dissuade him from the duel. Such temper is common to House Telvanni, but it's not my place to question their reliability.
Lord Vivek, I was here when Belronen issued his challenge. He would still live if not for Fenila. She stoked the Telvanni's rage, urging him not to back away from an insult to his honor. She called herself his friend. Curious way to show it.
Fenila lent Belronen her blade before the duel. I insisted Vaman and Belronen swap weapons. You'd think she was Ash Mountain the way she fumed.
Lord Vivek, I was here when Belronen issued his challenge. Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the floor. Belronen wouldn't share the note that Temple Netch sent his way, but assured me its contents were vile. One sworn to the temple, quibbling over coin. You should kill him yourself, my lord. Morami sold me poison yesterday. I'd planned to hunt cliff racers next week, but decided this was a better way to get rid of vermin, so I poisoned the blade. Belronen should never have traded weapons. Worse, he should never have lost to Varman. My lord, the life of one such as Varman bears no comparison to Belronen Telvanni. Yes, I sought to root corruption from the temple by poisoning that pile of scrib jelly. I'd do it again.
You walked in our skin and wrought our judgment. You exposed the lie at the core of all truth. This may be lost on you. It does not matter. We are echoes of Vivek. Nothing more, all things less. We recall the wisdom of his judgment, which differed from your own. You could not know. You are not Vivek. Both. Neither. We rewarded Fenila for her cunning, yet House Redoran suffered for poisoning a Telvanni in another's duel. We flayed Morami for her actions, yet elevated House Hlalu for its actions in exposing a heretic. Through your wisdom and judgment, you have earned Vivek's favor. Receive our blessing.
Thank you. Sotha Steel values intelligence and ingenuity. He builds, he maintains, he is the master of his creations. Sotha Steel has devised a test that allows him to learn more about you each time you complete it. You are to repair one of his clockwork toys, and then break it. All gears turn like the hurling disc. All artifice is ephemeral.
reason surpassed the Arbiter's trap. In doing so, you've revealed yourself to us. You do not fully comprehend. Such is your imperfection. We are the imperfection of Sothasil, excised from his being, yet never truly apart. We measure the indulgence of inspiration against the necessities of progression. You will never know. You are not Sothasil. Perfection can never truly be attained. By testing one's constantly degrading mechanism against this unknowable goal, you reveal the... For comprehending the necessity of imperfection, you have earned the blessing of Sothasil.
You're too late. Vox has the artifact. The judgment of Beloth is hers. You don't know nothing, free. Alcide can't save you now. You're too late to stop Magistrix Vox. She will destroy you all!
Maybe there was a way, I don't know which way it was. Maybe it's something to do with bowing. In order, maybe?
I felt a burst of power from the temple and ventured within, fearing the worst. But you prevailed. What have you discovered? I will discover what powers the judgment of Veloth possesses and why Vox... I felt a burst of... I will discover what powers the judgment of Veloth possesses and why Vox has stolen it. In the meantime, you must pursue Magistrix Vox. For your herald... As Vox fled Mournhold, she went east. With the recent troubles, the Ordinators are on high alert. One of them saw her headed that way. To the east of Mournhold lies Selphora, a quiet village known for its independent spirit.
I must finish this.
The right tool for the right job, I always say. We put... You bet. Well, the piece can be augmented. The right tool for the right job.
Turn back, traveler. There was an explosion and now Selphora is overrun. I don't know what happened. The elders were gathered in the center of town. So many. But
They remain... I think so. But probably not far.
Traveler, over here! Don't enter Selphora!
Elenisi? Thank the three you made it. We feared the worst. Have you brought help?
Me?
It was a close call. I'd be dead if not for this traveler's assistance.
You've chosen a bad time to visit Selphora, stranger. Spirits roam the streets and unquenchable fire consumes the town. Selphora is lost.
Don't be too hasty, Meldris. Our new friend is powerful. I've seen what the traveler can do.
I wonder if she's really somebody else in disguise.
I never thought I'd be so happy to get back in this. I think so. At least for the moment. But we're worried there are other survivors still outside. There's a temple on the hill over... We're no match for ghosts. I barely survived skirting the edge of town. No. Yes, I saw how you handle yourself. I know it's on the other side of the bridge. There's a staircase to the south of here, but I can't tell you if the path is safe or not.
Okay. I understand.
How can I work in these conditions? I might... Hello, traveler. I'm Selphora's healer. Not that it means much now. This is almost everything. Herbs. There are supplies scattered throughout Selphora.
If I find it, I will help it.
What is to become? Were you able to find? Thank the three, and thank you.
just trying to see how I get to the temple. To the south. Crossing the bridge.
I need aid!
You saved the woman. You have my thanks. Yes, that is true. My suffering follows a different path. I'm cursed to only observe.
I want to read Fox.
My thoughts, my memories, they're a jumble. I think there was a decanter somewhere in the temple below. Its water was holy. You have seen the strange fires throughout town? I remember that. I feared I don't know for certain. So many things. Be wary, stranger. My heart tells me spirits aren't the only things left in the wake of Selphora's destruction. When Saint Veloth came to Resdain, what Morrowind is now, he planted the seeds of his homeland. Only the Tree of Somerset survived. This temple was built around it.
Selphora is dead. You will not save her.
You gained the decanter. There was an echo here, but now it is silent. The defilement begins to lift. The fog begins to clear. But so many memories rush in. What you fought was an echo of Magistrix Vox. There's something you must see. Praise to the three, Magistrix Vox. To what do we owe the honor of your visit?
Behold, I bear the hammer of Veloth, priest. I have come to rally my people against the taint of the three.
What are you saying, Vox? Have you gone mad?
Mad? You want to see mad? Let me show you true madness.
I have shown you everything I can remember. I remember my death. But that is the past now. You have more pressing matters to deal with than to listen. There are two people still trapped in the town, a young man and a woman. But the magical fire closes in on them. Yes, that should work. Find the houses.
Where was I?
Scatter!
I knew someone would come. I never gave up. It's close by. Now that the fire's out, I should be able to make it.
Just be careful.
I need healing! Set it ablaze!
Who are you? How did you get past the flames? You don't have to tell me twice.
My mother and brother are safe, and I have you to thank. Praise the three they survived. So not every spirit in Selphora is filled with hate? Then I am thankful to it that my mother and brother are still alive. My father, Tidenar Thalin. No one has seen him since the catastrophe struck. Was he at the temple? Maybe he went to the town hall. It's usually locked. Here, take this key. Please.
the elbow down. Good down. Good take down.
Tidin's gone, I'm afraid. I'm all that remains of his too short life. I was. What's the proper way to say that when you're dead? Don't be. You saved my family. And you can do something more. You can save Selphora. With the decanter. It can do much more than put out magical fires. It's a vessel for spiritual energy. Ah, so much to explain. Understand this. The echo of Vox that you fought earlier isn't gone. It's my jailer and tormentor. I'm chained to it, but it's also chained to me. Go to the crater in the middle of town. When you get there, I'll summon Vox's echo. Defeat the echo again, but this time...
Yeah, I understand. Maybe because you care about your family. That's why you're not angry. You just want to protect your family. That's why you're in good spirits. That's my theory.
This is where I showed you Magister, and then, in an instant, the souls of half the townsfolk were ripped from Undo. No. Soothe, maybe. Prepare yourself! Come forth, Echo of Vox! Come forth, vile parasite! Face your doom!
How dare you summon me to me? You shall suffer for this outrage.
You did it! The echo of Vox is... With Vox's echo gone, I am free. Tell my family I love them.
We heard a commotion outside. What happened? Did you find my father? Oh no. Is it about father? He's dead, isn't he? No! Tell me he's all right. Please! He never abandoned his principles.
Yeah,
my father was a stubborn but good man. Oh, Father. He was the best man I've ever known. What will we do without him? Carry on? Oh, Father. We'll try, but we'll miss him so. At least we know what happened. Thanks for freeing us from this horror.
Oh, Mendres won't shut up about you. There's trouble at the shrine of St. Velop. I came to find help, but it appears that Selphora has problems of its own. It happened so fast. Magister Vox called forth St. Velop himself and then unleashed a wave of destruction.
Once again, my people need me, but I dwindle and fade. I was. Now I am but a remnant of my former glory. Magistrix Vox shattered my reliquary and reduced me to my current state. Restore my reliquary. Find the pieces scattered about the shrine and bring them to Master R. Many of my priests died fighting the Daedra, who now defile the shrine.
I might want to get the sign first.
Beware. Daedra assail this humble shrine. Saints bless you, but we have an even bigger problem. In all the chaos, we just discovered that the Saint's holy skull is missing. Acolyte cleansed on the trail of the Daedroth that took it. I saw him follow the thing toward the western crypts. Now,
I thought I was the only one fool enough to be sneaking around this place. Are you trying to get... I am. Though I wish I wasn't. What a monster. But it's got the... It went into the crypt. You can probably follow it just by its odor. It smells...
Please, make haste, or take it to the dais and place it with the reliquary pieces. Vox believed that when she shattered she wants to return to a simpler time, when our people worshipped the good Daedra. But that time is past. Nonetheless, the Tribunal has long held it in their care. Mad and reckless, Vox stole it. I am returned to my customary ethereal vigor. Thanks to you, my child. Vox possesses my hammer, the Judgment. Like any such artifact, it can be used for good or turned to darker purposes. But all is not lost. I can protect you from the hammer's powers. When Judgment falls, Vox kills her target and traps its soul. The trapped souls feed her power, making her stronger than other mortals. I shall bestow upon you my blessing. Imbued with the power of my holy favor, the hammer cannot kill you. But it will send you to... Go now, exalted by...
Oh dear. His impatience will get him in trouble one of these days. I'm sure Darlan is fine. Healer, Darlan. I followed you around and collected hearts from the Dreamora you killed. Easiest job I've had in weeks. Darlan can make strong...
You are urgently needed at Eidolon's Hollow. With my...
We've been expecting you. Ah, you've come, and just in time. Vox has summoned Daedric cultists to make up for the Morborn losses. Mother Morrowind ordered us to wait for the one who brings the blessing of Veloth to arrive. Lady Almalexia sent her ordinators to hold this position, but we are too few to go up against Vox's bolstered fort. A moment, please. Our lady knows of your arrival. Sit by the fire and she'll speak to you.
I was thinking...
You received Veloth's blessing and have come to the Hollow, just as I have foreseen. The blasphemer Vox has sealed herself behind powerful wards. While these wards are in place, she is hidden from me. 3 wards protect her. 1 bound to the living, 1 to the dead, and 1 to the Daedric plains. Destroy these wards. Then you will be able to enter the Blasphemer's lair.
Strange lights emanate from 3 locations in the ruins above. That's where I'd look for the wards. Once they fall, the way into Vox's lair should be clear.
Protect the Reaper!
Justice.
I was warning you when it was to do on top of the mountain.
shatters Vox's wards and defies her will. Why hasn't she consumed your soul, as she has with all the others? How very interesting.
Checking. If it's when technically I was dead days, that's also a stone. If this was in my didn't play doing the others missing, then I already finished the main storyline on the other side of Vaccine.
Others have made this claim. Others have died. Still, I enjoy watching a good challenge. You threaten Vox, enraging her, forcing her to commit even more brutal atrocities. How glorious. Soon her own. Bold words, but your divines can't protect you here. Your goddess hides in her temple. Velof's blessing. So impressive. But a paltry blessing doesn't make you invincible. You must learn Vox's secrets before you can hope to face her as an equal. Search for the 3 anima archives within. Let them pull you into the realm of memory. The archives will reveal Vox's past, letting you witness the events that brought us to... How could I The archives will Vox wasn't always like this. Once she willingly served the tribunal and was... Vox's son grew distant, more radical. He broke his mother's heart. Watch. Listen.
You mustn't do this, my son. Defying the tribunal is a death sentence.
Enough, Mother! Your faith in false gods blinds you to the truth.
You mustn't say such things, Miram.
Silence, Mother! The Daedric princes return. I welcome them as the true gods of this land.
Please, Miram, come back. I don't want to see you get hurt.
The sun listened when cunning Boethia whispered in his ear. He tried to steal an artifact from the Tribunal Temple, the hammer known as the Judgment of Veloth. Many of the Tribunal's faithful died gloriously that day. Miriam was caught and punished. Magistrix Vox witnessed her son's torment. She was powerless to intervene.
My child, why have you spilled innocent blood? What has led you to perform such evil?
You are a lie, Almalexia! A false god! I renounce you as the impostor you are!
You show no remorse, and your crimes cannot be ignored. Let this be a lesson to all who would oppose the Tribunal.
No, my lady. Mercy! I beg of you! He's my only son!
What mercy did Miriam show his vengeance? I am sorry, dear Yuri, but he has earned this punishment.
I don't understand why it's so little.
Poor Vox, mad with grief, vowed revenge upon the three. Beautiful Boethia whispered in the mother's ear, revealing that faith isn't as strong as the bond between a mother and her child. Vox had been wrong. As a trusted servant of the Tribunal, Vox had access to their inner chambers and their most prized treasures. Almalexia believed Vox's devotion was strong, her faith unshakable. Almalexia...
False gods, false justice. Miriam was right. The Daedric princes must return, and blood must flow! Let them die. Let them rot. Let them feel my pain. No false gods can stop me.
Yes, you really yes. Let your plague spread across the land as your rage fills you and makes you strong. But you need Veloth's hammer. You must take it for your own.
The judgment. That's what my son sought to possess. Yes, it will be mine. And with judgment in my hand, the Tribunal shall fall.
Go! Gather your followers. Spread your plague. Wield the hammer. With it, you can devour living souls and unleash your true power.
You think to hide from me, intruder? I see you.
Impressive. Her memory detected your presence. Look how her power grows. Your time is running. You saw the pain that drove Vox to unleash the plague and rally them all. Veloth's hammer allows Vox to strip away the souls of those she slays and imprison them in her misty realm. I want to see a fair... What are you worried about? You have them.
The meddler from my memories. Have you come to die? You shattered my wards. You entered my hollow in service to a false god. I am impressed you made it this far. But your interference ends here.
Technically, the god is false.
Kill you? I could have done that long ago. You are strong. You overcame obstacles that blocked even the false goddess. Why kill you? You'd make a fine ally. Innocent. Innocent. You saw what your goddess did to my son. You utter fool. Stop me? Not even the tribunal can stop me. The power of them. I will have your power. And the tribunals as well.
There's something different about this one.
You're right, Mira. This one's...
A visitor. Strange. Your hands, your body, solid. My mother? I have a mother? I don't remember much besides my name. Free. I don't understand. My companions often speak of freedom as if there's something more somewhere else. But they say we're trapped. That the Keeper holds us in this realm. Up there on the Western Altar. We can't touch it.
The power in your hands is familiar, yet I cannot place it. It almost feels... Oh, what I would give to be able to feel anything. To feel that the Keeper's tricks hold me here. It's locked my soul away and it taunts me with it, holding it in its crazy game of puzzles. On the eastern dais, 2 keys rotate in a pattern around 2 locks on the flagstones. I can't touch it. I can't touch it.
My gods have forsaken me, but you radiate divine favor. The Keeper imprisons us. It binds us to this realm. It mocks us. Perhaps. The Keeper says it holds our souls. That's how the Keeper feeds upon the orbs of ruin.
This one has a body that I can
you set my companions free? What power do you bring? The Keeper bound these two, but it said I was too precious for bonds. Its master wanted me to decide for myself when my memories return. What does that mean? A power struggle? I don't remember any of that. I don't remember who I was. There must be something I did before. The way you say that, I know I did something horribly wrong. Then here I shall remain. If I hurt others before, I must be here to protect others from me.
You've done it. At last.
It's so good to have my body back again.
How strange.
My patience long enough. Feel the wrath of Veloth's judgment.
Vox is defeated, and Veloth's judgment returns to the temple where it belongs. Our will prevails. Order shall be restored. These are but a few of the innocents Vox imprisoned in her reservoir of souls. But her power is broken now, and they're free to pass on. That was your doing. Both Malvari and Daravis have been dead for a long time. They cannot return to life, but they can be set free. Yes, but your journey continues. The time has come for you to move on. We will work to restore order in Morrowind. You may leave that to the three.
Excuse me, celebrated hero. Could you spare a few minutes for a poor agent of the Pact? Good day, hero of Mournhold and Desharn. I hate to interrupt your victory, but dark times befall Shadowfen. Dark times indeed. Murders and disappearances in Stormhold. and the Vice Cannons can't find a culprit.
To be true, I like it when there's, after you finish one soul story, the next one should appear that better than trying to figure out where is it called next.
The Vice Cannons need an outside party to help due to certain political complications. Vice Cannon Ronda, head south from here. Once you run out of good dry land, go a bit further and you'll hit Stormhold. Locate Vice Cannon Ronda there. I could tell you where to find the only decent meal in town, but that's probably not what you mean. What do you want to know? Not much, sadly. It's mostly Argonians missing. Some think slavers are to blame. If that's true, the Pact may not survive such discord. War heroes from the Akaviri War. Strong leaders, honorable to the last.
The manifest is full, but I'll find room. Let's go.
Only 7 in this storyline.
Any word on your friend?
Nothing. They've kept the morgue locked tight.
And the word
Swamps have never been so dark,
or
I say.
Eastermost.
No.
You're a new face in Stormhold. As Vice Canon tasked with today's duties of audience, it is my solemn duty to warn you of the killer loose in our fine city. Be on your way, travel in pairs, etc. Did he mention the finder's fee he receives for sending you into the swamp? Of course not. Since he didn't, I'll provide you with his fee directly. Hand it to him the next time you see him, or use it for a pair of watertight boots. 3 murders, and Stormhold's about to boil over like my father's fish kettle. The Dark Elves blame the Argonians they owned before the Pact outlawed slavery. I miss the days of kicking arse. Now I'm expected to kiss them. That's not a question I've heard from a stranger. Fancy yourself a bloodhound, do you? I'd never doubt Stormhold's guards in a siege, but we've seen no progress with these murders. We'll gladly pay a bounty if you find the killer. Here's a list of the victims' families. Find out what they know about their murdered kin. I'm almost glad the guard never got around to it. As my son says, mammoths can't dance. You'll likely find Dendris Indolor at home. Gethys Ormobar works at the smithy. As for Tyrell Alor, try the Mage's Guild. Hold your nose when talking to that one. A while back, Argonians and Stormhold were slaves to the local Dark Elves. The two other Vice Cannons work to mend the bad blood, but it's slow to get anything done when nobody trusts the guard. Recently, some Argonians went missing. We heard a nasty rumor about Dark Elf slavers in the city. False, of course. Then the bodies showed up. All Dark Elves. The new rumor says Shadow Scales are targeting Dunmer. They're a pain in the fundament. An armed group of Argonians lurking in the swamps, killing enemies of their people. If you want to twist the Dark Elf's ears anymore, you may as well burn an effigy of Almalexia.
Inmates and how many inmates, please? Doesn't like a cop.
On your way, stranger. I have no patience for small talk. About time the Vice Cannons do their jobs. Ireland's body lies captive in the mortuary. I can't even see him, let alone bury him. Why all these ridiculous delays? Dumak, take this accursed town! Shadow Scales, who else? He spoke out against the Argonians, and rightly so. He was targeted for having the courage to say what we all think about them. I'm no bigot, but if you ask me, the world would be a better place without those scaly fetchers.
What do you want? Finally looking into my brother's death, eh? I get it. I'm sure you and your Vice Cannon pals had better things to do than your jobs. Naldin wasn't the brightest star in the sky, but he didn't deserve this. Most of Stormhold, Naldin ran up a lot of debts. He also picked a lot of fights with the Lizard Skins. If the Shadow Scales didn't get him, it's because someone else moved faster.
They say the Hist weeps with happiness when an Argonian hatches.
Pardon my tears. I recently lost. Ironi and I always believed in the Pact. We came here to build a better life with Argonians and Nords alike. Some of my people blamed the Shadow Scales. But what would they gain from her death? We treat everyone the same. It makes no sense.
Maybe it could be stopped by not all.
Thank the gods! She's in the mortuary, which they keep locked. But Ironi made those locks, so I have the master key. Here, take it, please. Find out who did this.
I'm thinking it's one of the higher things coming up. Probably what the sun did, something like that. I'm only guessing.
You think the guards would have found something by now?
Did it take something out? Or place something in it?
You there! Please, I have an urgent message! Gethys Omabar sent me. It's about his wife, Ironi. Gethys saw Ironi alive. He watched her enter their home on the other side of Stormhold. He asked you to meet him there as soon as you can.
Praise Vivek! Halva found you! Whatever's in my home, Ironi. My Ironi, she's gone. I know that. But when I saw her enter our home, I had to find out how she'd returned. I don't know. But he tried to save my life. They were still fighting when I crawled out the door.
Maybe their shadows could kill people and then use their face. There you go.
Vice Canon Hrondar is indisposed. He informed me you've been assisting us in our recent troubles. Are you any closer to discovering the killer? Then we can concentrate our efforts elsewhere. Many will blame the Shadow Scales regardless, but our concerns are greater now than scapegoats. I fear the true culprit struck again, though I pray I'm incorrect. When I said Vice Canon Hrondar was indisposed, I spoke half the truth. He's missing. I fear it's the work of our killer. This is why Vice Canon Servina and I request your utmost discretion in recovering Vice Canon Hrondar to us. Listens to water as one of our little fish, our eyes and ears. He signals when he possesses urgent information for the Vice Canons. A short while ago, we received his signal. Be swift and silent as currents in a stream. Speak with Listens to Water on our behalf. Look for the mud huts. Don't ask for him by name, or he'll think you a debt collector. Remain discreet.
I was just curious if it was on the way to sound effect was this or not. Am I getting the truth now?
I saw strange lights coming from Tenmar Walk. I thought it was deserted.
Daedric ruins are never deserted. Stay away. You know what's good for you.
Help someone in need.
I'll take those.
I gradually burn people to take up the game. Catch out on the wheel of it.
Sure, Spawns, it's good to see you. The Dominion right under our noses. Yes, but I've been here less than a day. Some of Stormhold's citizens were here longer, held in the alcoves nearby. I'll distract these Dominion snowbacks. Should buy you time.
You did it. I'm free.
You did it! I'm free!
Free at last.
You did it! I'm free!
I wonder if the pick is really big.
Gods, it felt good to bury an axe in their throats. From the prisoners trickling out, I trust you enjoyed yourself as much as I. Did you free them all? I'd be better if the damned ruins beneath my feet weren't infested with Dominion. We've posted guards until reinforcements can wipe them clean. You kept this city from tearing itself apart. If the Dominion sent a large force to infiltrate Stormhold, they must have a camp somewhere in Shadowfell. Tenma Walk, a Daedric ruin southeast of here. It's big enough to harbor a substantial enemy force, and close enough to trouble Stormhold. Besides, my scouts report signs of activity within. I'll take a regiment to Tenma Walk. Don't want to take any chances. You freed me from the Dominion's clutches before those skin-stealing milk drinkers could kill me and wear my face. Of course I could use your help. I'll root out every cave in this swamp if I have to.
I think due to I make friends with
Just in time. We've got a mess on our hands. Worse than after a dog eats a cheese wheel. The Dominion ambushed us. I'd be ashamed to call it a rout if I wasn't considering how in oblivion they knew. At least we've learned where they are, even if it's Our attack was a disaster. The other vice cannons agreed to keep our forces together. Should have known that's the mess. If they're smart, they retreated to a defensible position. My scouts here spotted a cave in the ruins. Before I returned to my regiment, the cave smack in the middle of Tenma Walk. The Dominions locked it tighter than a High Elf's fundament. Might have to knock a few heads to get past them. We each think the other vice cannons are incompetent. Ha! No, it's politics, plain and simple. The one who stays behind looks out of touch, so off we came to the muck. Politics beat that. When the Dominion ambushed us, they made a deliberate effort to split our forces. If Hetamin and Servina have any sense on the battlefield, they'd recognize that and stay together. Why does anyone invade anywhere? Those pristine towers of theirs must get boring. Maybe a good brawl in the mud beats chasing their cousins for kisses.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I thought you was bad person.
How did you find us? Unless you're a skin stealer. Keep your hands empty, if you please. But you don't stink of death. You're likely what you seem. What remains still with us, is he? That man is luckier than a Khajiit in an abandoned fishery. What does Rondar want? If it's for me to say he was right about sticking together, he can drown himself in a bog. We don't need rescuing. We need Rondar to recognize we're bait in another Dominion trap. Tell him I won't allow such wasteful theatrics on our behalf. If you find Vice Canon Rondar's regiment, you'll find him. Tell him to call off his attack before the Dominion picks him apart. He shouldn't throw away his soldiers for what little remains of our forces. If Vice Canon Rondar sends for reinforcements, he'll gain enough soldiers to clear these Dominion muckworms.
You aren't like the others. You should keep your own face. It suits you better.
Came from underground. I saw them. We prepared to assault the cave when the soldier beside me stabbed me in the back. When I fell, I saw my own regiment attack itself. Those skin stealers wore our friends' faces to betray us from within. I saw them take Ukatse alive. Knocked him out. Drag...
Untie me before she returns. That crazy elf. She tried to cut my chest, but I kicked her off the altar. Said she'd be back with a duller knife so it would last longer. Wait. That's not... Thank you.
Stay away from my new face.
Let me in this cave. What madness. Soldiers died thinking our own ranks betrayed us. I'd like to feed those skin stealers to a Wamasu at the Flux.
I saw Vice Cannon Rondar's guard lead him away before the attack. If his guard were skin stealers, he's in grave. I'm not just the best-looking scout in Shadowfen. I'm also the best tracker. I can pick up Vice Cannon Rondar's scent and lead us right to him. Then I'll shadow you. They brought him past the cave. They dragged him up those rods, straight ahead. He didn't struggle. Vice Cannon. Oh no. We'll find who did this. Did you find any sign of who did this to him? Something's wrong. He smells very dead. If the Vice Cannon was dead this whole time, was it a skin stealer who launched the attack on the cave? Vice Cannon Rondar always smelled of mead. I didn't. I should have. Zeus! What secrets do You're right. This imposter must be found before he can fool anyone else. But I think I know where he's hiding. Vice Cannon Rondar ordered us to stay away from a nearby hill. If it was his skin stealer, he must have held us back for a reason. I bet he's hiding by a doorway, maybe stairs, or a portal of some kind. I'd join you, but I'm no use in tight quarters.
I was sort of right.
Come to me, mortal. This is the way in. Little mortal, how far we have come since we first met. Yes, you marvelous fool. I allowed them to pull me from oblivion, bind my essence, and siphon my power because I'm secretly behind their shabby little plans. You've heard of Ruvatar, the celebrated Dominion alchemist. It's all his doing, you know. I'll tell you his plans for your impact. You must find the pair of altars binding me, further inside the complex. Do so, and I pledge to share the Dominion's plans and direct you to their most prized possession. Within each altar, you'll find simple...
You fight the Dominion. You haven't tried to cut off my head yet. You aren't here to worship Daedra, then. So what in Oblivion are you doing in a Daedra temple overrun by Dominion skin stealers? Fair point, fair point. All right, I won't deny it. Friends and I came looking for Daedric tidbits to sell to mages. Then those Dominion soldiers came. They were thick on the ground until today. I was about to make a break for it when I saw you. Caught, one by one. I'm the only one alive. Well, alive and wearing my own skin. Hey, let's help each... You, what now? Look, some Dominion mogul came through here a while back. Rúvatar, they call him. He's the one who bound a Dremora and forced her to steal faces off the dead. You want to stop it? Smart idea, dealing with Daedra. Before the Dominion came, she promised my friend the night of his life for a drop of his blood. I guess being flayed alive counts as the night of his life. She wore his scales like a robe. Seems trustworthy, yes. Maybe. I spent many cramped nights listening to Rúvatar, the high elf in charge of this place. I'm sure I could piece it together. But trust me, it's for the best. I'll make my way. The Dominion.
Too fast. Good thing you didn't release the Dremora. We'd both be ribbons in her hair. Behind her, there's a door to what Rúvatar called the Vault. It's part of their skin-stealing magic. The real question is, where'd they get so much? Wait, I don't want to know. Whatever they did to the hist sap turned it flammable. Once we enter the vault, set those vats on fire to end this nightmare. That's the easy part. I heard Rúvatar mutter the words 100 times. Maybe you can get something useful out of that Dremora before she realizes.
You're no fool to withhold your trust. Commendable, truly. But you'll go no further without my help. Your reticence is infuriatingly enticing. Very well. Rubitar used Hist Sap and my stolen essence to create his skin stealers. The Hist Sap is what steals the victim's memories. It's all to acquire the Nemic egg. With it, he has all of Black Marsh. My patience grows thinner than you'll be after I fit you with a scathing girdle. Fail to uphold this bargain and I'll instruct you in pains of which you've never conceived, mortal. Then gaze upon your doom. Rubitar and his prize.
No sign of Rubitar, but the Nord over there is definitely a skin stealer. I know what he's planning to do with those prisoners. If I help out, you'll tell nobody about my Daedric relic hunting, yes?
Yeah.
When you approach, that Nord skin stealer will kill those prisoners and gain power from their deaths. Something the Daedra worshippers used to do in Ten Mar. Keep him busy, would you? I don't want to decorate his axe. All right. You stopped the skin stealers in Ten Marlock. I can go home. Yes, yes. I heard him complain this ruin didn't hold everything he needed. He left to find a place of power where he could use his special egg. What did he call it again? Yes, that's the one. Here, this portal leads beyond the ruins. I'll stay here and see about freeing any prisoners stuck inside.
Okay.
Did that work?
Ukatse informed us you had entered the ruins to pursue Vice Canon Rondar's imposter. Whatever you did in the ruins caused a lot of panic amongst the Dominion. We chose our moment and pushed out of the cave. Vice Canon Haytamine was wounded in the process, but she'll survive. Yes, but Vice Canon Rondar's death weighs heavily on Haytamine. She says she should have known. Poor thing. We were all fooled, but enough of our troubles. Did you stop his imposter? Once she's recovered, Vice Canon Haydamine will no doubt celebrate your accomplishment. But this artifact you mentioned, the Nemic Egg, do you know anything of its whereabouts? A Dominion general, perhaps, whoever he is, will stop his march through Shadowfen. I'll appoint Ukatse to lead the scouts in our search for Ruvitar. This Nemic Egg is unknown to me. If it originated in Shadowfen, perhaps an Argonian would know more. I had someone else in mind. Argonian keepers know the history and legends of their lands. I'm positive one of the keepers at the hatching pools could tell us of the Nemic Egg. Vice Canon Haydamine and I must rally the remnants of Stormhold's forces to the hatching pools. If the Skin Stealers took Vice Canon Rondar, they'll know what he knew. Rendezvous with our forces at the hatching pools. We must...
Of Merry Dominion!
Eagles triumph!
Keeper Armise was a kind woman. She tended eggs, you understand? She was a midwife to Argonian hatchlings. And I take no pleasure in being right. The Dominion must have learned Vice Canon Rondar's knowledge of the hatching pools. It is imperative we... If you haven't seen it yourself, Dominion forces are all over the hatching pools. They kill anyone who tries to leave. The only good news is they've left the eggs unharmed. I'd like you to cut down every Dominion soldier you see, but a quieter approach is more prudent. Either way, find Keeper Uzith A. He'll know how to buy time until I arrive with reinforcements. Ukatse found ceremonial garb in the chest behind me. He made it past Dominion guards, but one of their tigers sniffed him out. His wounds weren't too severe. Report the extent of this attack. Ukatse found ceremonial garb in the chest behind me. He made it past Dominion guards, but one of their tigers sniffed him out. Report the extent...
Oh, right there, okay. I wasn't aware what is the chest he was talking about. Be careful of the tigers.
Assistant, you know better than to... Yes, I think I see. What brings... The Dominion tells us nothing. Those who left, they killed. Those who stayed, they let live. We don't know why. We continue to prepare for the hatching. As we speak, the eggs grow moist. Before we begin the hatching, I wish to know the Dominion's intentions. But endangering yourself on our behalf isn't something I can ask. Then go. Light the braziers and the Zanmirs of first light and setting sun. As you walk amongst the Dominion, listen with care. We must know if they mean us harm.
Have you come to stop the Dominion soldier who devours my kin? Keeper Uzathay can go count his scales. A Dominion dry. What good is the hatching ritual if these despicable fools eat our young? Tell me what platitudes would Keeper Uzathay say to that? This dry skin must be stopped for good. I wasn't thinking of the others. Your words humble me.
They're almost like the spinners from back home. Couldn't we spare them, sir?
What part of no survivors don't you understand, Private? These savages are the enemy. Once they complete the ritual, they die like the rest. If you're so keen to argue, talk to the alchemist. It's his order.
They're almost like the spinners from back home. Couldn't we spare them, sir?
What part of no survivors don't you understand, Private? These savages are the enemy. Once they complete the ritual, they die like the rest.
I must be cursed. The braziers burn atop the Zanmir's pinnacles. Tell me, what have you... There must be more to it than massacre. What can they achieve by waiting before slaughter? They could kill us now and have done with this place. Something sinister. Then there is hope. As the hatching approaches, the Dominion will likely... Then we should begin. The time of hatching has come. We gather by the boughs of the Hist. What have they? No. This cannot be. Forever! What have they done?
Ahate! No!
The Dominion. They'll doom us all! The Hist. Our link is gone. I cannot feel the Hist. This must be why the Dominion waited. Perceived without the Hist, the eggs can't hatch. Now there is only void. I feel it, forming around the tree. I'll offer myself to Sithis in exchange for holding back the void. It must be done. Save the unhatched. Keep the eggs. Sithis, I implore you. Shield our unhatched eggs from the void.
We must save the eggs.
You say some of it, but not how possible.
He's gone. He died for the eggs. Some, you say? They murdered our hatchlings, our children. Why? We must restore our link to the Hist. Without it, the hatching pools will never see our young rise from its cool waters. The Dominion can only cause such a thing with a powerful artifact. Then the danger is graver than I thought. The Nemec egg bears the memories of the Hist. Severing our link is the least they could do with it. Come.
Let's not have any
Vice Canon Servina.
What happened? If Assistant Talixis is with you, where are the others? Then we're too late. Thank Vivek, some good news. We'll bring the eggs to Hismir where they'll be safe. You handle yourself admirably against such odds. The Dominion would have killed half a generation of Argonians without your help. What of the Nemec egg? Have you learned what the Dominion wants with it? Then we know why Ruvatar needed a place of power. Should the Dominion bring the Nemec egg to their homeland, they prevent every Argonian hatching ritual from afar. I think I know. When our scouts found signs of Dominion soldiers to the west, Vice Canon Hatamine led a contingent of soldiers to an Aliad ruin called Loriacel. Hurry there and tell her what you know. If you'll excuse me.
You're the hero who defeated Sadal and tormented Spire. My respect.
Thank you. Love to have a people, I would say.
Vice Canon Haytamine asked us to watch the southerly approach. The Dominion seemed determined to get to Loriacel, no matter the cost. Vice Canon Haytamine's contingent left to investigate the Dominion presence in Loriacel a short time ago. How can I assist the hero of Tenmar Walk? Then you must inform Vice Canon Haytamine immediately. She left for the ruins above to scout the aftermath of a battle between Dominion.
That's what I'm working on now.
The Dominion stirred up the Lamias nesting within Loriacel. Keep your voice low. I understand they're quite sensitive to sound. You were the one ray of sunlight to shine upon Tenmar Walk. Come brighten my day. I'd smile wider than a slaughterfish at your success, But I suspect Ruvitar's plans involve using the Nemic egg for an unspeakable horror. Go on, then.
You're right about that.
Speak it. That's all? Then we must stop him, and quickly. Be swift. More Lamias could boil from the ruins at any moment.
Seventeen.
Over here. Have you seen Vice Canon Hadamine? Our scouts spotted the Dominion retreated into the ruins after the Lamias tore them apart. If we strike while they are bloody, we can pay them back for 10 more walk. Then we must learn where the crocodile rests its head, so we can crush it in one blow.
Before hungry snake ladies return.
I want to
No. They've left Kazdi to die. Curse Brute Vitar.
Brute Vitar sealed us out. Kazdi's fellows are all dead, killed by dirty snake ladies. Questions? Not blades? Yes. Merciful Pact soldier takes pity on Kazdi. Ruvitar took his big glowing egg behind that door and sealed it up. He's like a spider with... No, a high elf. But he does awful things to swamp lizards through their special trees. Poisons them like a spider's bite. See? Ruvi... Open sealed door, squash Ruvitar flat, wash foot. Kazdi can help open the seal. Ruvitar bragged of defenses so simple. Kazdi wishes to stop the clawless high elf who kills swamp lizard babies and leaves Dominion soldiers to die.
Lead on, Frank. Ruvitar True Power. The first one is near the sealed door.
my blade shattered. What bears a knight with missing means? Only despair. Theft unparalleled. Honor demands satisfaction. In the name of my liege. Slave in such finery. Her loin, no doubt. Grovel suitably for your crimes, and I may behead you apace. What madness. I, bereft of weapons and arms, and a slave, dare speak? Are you a dream spirit sent by the Enchanter to test my resolve?
You bear the implements of my throne.
What treachery! The Enchanter claims my liege lord's chambers. How could this... So the Enchanter overthrew my liege lord with trickery. My oath binds me true. I swore a sacred pact to bulwark my liege lord from every menace. Yet the Enchanter twisted our oath. When he... Such wisdom in a slave. My oath was to forever bear arms and armor in the name of my liege lord. Your plunderous ways free.
How dare you stand in my presence? Show deference to your new liege lord.
I deny your claim upon me. Begone, foul trickster! Since the Enchanter banished, but only for a trice. He shall return to mete out weighty punishment. I cannot destroy the phylactery. If Meridia favors me, Enchanter shall perish with the source of his power. Your thievery must be held account, but leniency is in order. Perhaps a finger of your choice? Slave, and you are no slave. And I am no longer a knight. But I discharge my oath in spirit as in flesh.
I sort of half remember that. If you read books up, it may teach you some cutting skill.
The door is free to...
Jiren, Nilni Malam said I'd find you inside, but reported nothing of your Dominion prisoner. I knew to expect you, but not one of Ruvitar's soldiers. I take it she's your prisoner? You've interrogated her, yes? You'll forgive me for not thanking one of Vice Canon Rondar's murderers for turning her coat. But the Khajiit is your prisoner. What would you do with her? You can't be serious. The Dominion stole our soldiers' skins, murdered a Vice Canon, and destroyed Argonian eggs at the hour of their birth. Beheading would be leniency. This Khajiit came with the Dominion soldiers who committed terrible crimes on Ruvitar's behalf. If not responsible. Guard, take charge. Wait. Should only one of us walk from these ruins, you must allow me to... I must be sentimental and mild. If you have the chance to capture him.
No! I clearly unlocked its secret! You will make her final test subject!
We should feed Ruvitar to Wamasu. But for now, let's recover the Nemig egg. Zuth! What has that monster done to the Namek egg? I'm almost afraid to touch the Namek egg. You can't hear the noise? Piercing like flesh flies roosting in your ears? And the smell, like moss and aelid hide set aflame. Did Ruvitar remove your hands then? A joke, my friend. None shall touch the Namek egg until I'm certain this isn't some kind of Dominion trap. Please, this will require all my concentration. Stay vigilant. Yes?
It's not a trap.
I can hear the Namek egg. Such rage.
Vice Cannon? Is everything all right? The Namek egg holds her in some form of trance. We must wake her. What happened to the Vice Cannon? No doubt Ruvitar's doing. May his corpse dry to a husk. We must wake the Vice...
I didn't know it was going to be a solar entrance. But solar means not polite, but of a party member starting with. Maybe it's listening from maybe too. Too long.
You've done it. Did you feel the air shift? There's something here, but I can't put my claw on it. No matter.
The wails, felt the trembling of roots. But what our brother says of the Fleshwalkers, it cannot... Our brother's fear spreads through the roots. He claims the Fleshwalkers boil our blood in vats of iron, all at Daedra's command. Then we leave our brother with the truth, Fleshwalker. butchered. Their blood poisons the ground. The work of those who serve, or those who forget their place. We feel our brother's rage, but do not understand. He says the Dark Elf Vice Cannon tried to destroy the eggs at the hatching pools. What does this mean? Leave our brother with the truth, Fleshwalker.
Thoughts turn against us. Who else would have the will but the Fleshwalkers? Is it time for the Song of Sithis to bring the void? Our brother's thoughts roil like thunderheads, yet we do not understand. He says the Vice Cannons shed their skins like water snakes to hide their intention. Then we leave our brother with the truth, Fleshwalker.
What's happening? Everything fades away.
Small one, leave the rot memory. Come to us and speak. Fleshwalkers rarely visit our dreams, small one. The whorls of your thoughts bring warmth to our own. Soon we awaken to nourish ourselves back to health. You must leave or be dashed against our dreams. When you quickened our dream, we knew her great purpose and sent her beyond the dream. But you, we could not send you just yet. You healed the wounds inflicted by the flesh. In seasons to come, we'll grow and blossom. Our roots will mingle with the withered roots of...
Alive and kicking, I see. As for me, I feel a decade younger. Can you see the healthy shimmer to my scales? You no doubt have questions. Please, after my soldiers retrieved us from the ruins, I was asked to bring the Nemic egg to the Pact, hence the ship. It soon departs Shadowfen for Skyrim. Zoof, does your head hurt? Oh, mine feels like an overused drum. Did you feel the hist slip inside your mind? Such strangeness within my head. Thoughts I didn't think myself. Listen to me, going on like I'm freshly hatched, and they call me a hero. That's the plan. The meeting will take place in Skyrim instead of Mournhold. The Nord ruler has his own artifact to contribute to the moot. Of course, your presence is requested. That's what happens when you attract fate.
I think that's it for today. Streaming. Thank you for watching. If you haven't followed or subscribed on Twitch, please do so. And also hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube. Have a nice day, night, and morning.